Hi, everyone. Please tell me you can hear me, see me, all of the good stuff. Please let me know. Oh, my word. Let's see. Comments. Let's get over here. Hey, Muttnuts is here. Muttnuts Crazy Crafting. I just love her. So if you haven't had a chance to check out her channel, please do so. She says, hey, Diamonds and Doxies and everyone here working and lurking. Well, what you working on? I hope it's something fun. I hope it's your whips. Or maybe you'll go into 2026 without any whips. Samantha is here. Hi, Samantha. She's saying hello to everyone. And she says, woo, first one to like the stream today. Well, thank you. Uh, thank you so much. I'm glad. How are you feeling, Sam? I know your cough was still bad. Are you getting any better at all? I hope that you are. I hope that you are. Um, Yeah, it's good here. No complaints from me. The weather is nice. It's getting warming up just a little bit. So I don't know what it is right now, but I think it was supposed to get up to around 80 or so today. So very nice. There's my bestie Ann. How are you doing? How are you doing? I found out today, me and Ann, we're going to have some serious discussions about the Denmark retreat. So yeah, that'd be cool. Samantha's going to go. So it'd be cool for you to meet Anne as well. Let's see. Oh, geez. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Sam. Let's see. Sam says chest is still hurting, but doctors aren't concerned. So back to work tomorrow. Oh, poop squats. But all right. Well, maybe it's just going to take you some time. Samantha says, welcome to Anne. So yeah, and I got our room scheduled. I haven't received the final confirmation from the library yet. This, if you see these lines on me, it's my blind. Maybe I need to hang on. Ugh. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, that might help a little bit. Yeah, it's the blinds for outside. So, hey, Dooley, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see if I can't. I think I have to do it over here. Hold on. Let's see. I am going to smurf Dooley. Because here in a little bit, we are going to have everyone put your channels in later towards the end, closer to the end of the video. So, maybe more people will be here. Because, yeah, guess what, y'all? I made it to 900 subscribers. And I've uploaded 250 videos. I can't believe it. I honestly, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I remember when I looked and I had 80 subscribers and I was like, I don't even know 80 people, and this was before I told anybody. I mean, the first person I told was Mia, and Mia was my very first subscriber. And I hadn't told anyone in my family, because I was like, I don't want this to be a bunch of people that, are family members. I want this to be people in the diamond painting community. So yeah, I was pretty, absolutely excited about it. I still can't believe it. Still can't believe it. Oh, I'm missing some comments. Okay, Muttnut says, well, the 2026 goal may be on back burner due to an event I may do in December. That will mean I need to kit up a canvas, but if so, it's okay. Of course it's okay. It's just a goal. It's not, etched in stone, so that's okay. Samantha wants to know how my Mooka is coming along. It is coming along. I did my last whip and chat while doing the Mooka, and color blocking ABs is not my favorite thing to do, so I'll be glad when I'm off that bottom row. I may try to finish that bottom row today. Not sure if that's going to work or not, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? You doing good? I hope you are. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Diane. Thank you. Diane says, "Hi, Leanne, and congrats on getting 900 subs." Thank you. I mean, I am just like, I did. I teared up. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this has happened. That is just, yeah, that's just amazing to me. So, hey, Mia's here. Speaking of Mia, there you are. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How was your today was the memorial service, wasn't it, for your friend's mom, your good friend's mom? And I hope everything went well and you were able to be on your best behavior. I hope. Samantha's saying hi to Karen. There's my Ann saying woohoo. Karen is also saying congrats on 900. Thank you. Samantha saying hi. Let's see. Dooley says, Kathy and I just did a live. Well, I wasn't notified. I was not notified. So, I don't understand YouTube. I really don't. So I'll have to go check it out and watch it on the replay. Let's see. Diana's saying hi. Let's see. Samantha, I was the last to know. What? What were you the last to know? I don't know which were the last to know. Let's see. Mia saying, yay, congrats on 900 subs. Send them over to me too. Well, after more people get here, I want everybody here who has a channel to put it in there so that everybody here can go check out everybody else, because that's what we're all about, right? That's what we're all about. Muttnut saying, hey, Artemis is here. Here you go. Let's see. She says, we go. Hey, y'all, I was stuck on the coming soon screen. Oh, no. How'd that happen? How are you doing, Artie? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Artemis, meet Ann. Ann, meet Artemis. She's the friend of mine that I made at the retreat. We've become really good friends. And she and I may be coming to the retreat in Denmark in September together. So, yeah. Let's see. Thanks, Dooley. I appreciate it. Artemis saying congrats. I appreciate it, Artie. Oh, I'm getting so far behind. Everybody saying hi. Let's see. Hey, Barb, how are you doing? Are you doing good? She says, hi, Leanne, listening at work. Yay, 900 subscribers. I know. Can you believe it? I mean, I can't. That's just amazing. I hope you're doing good. Let's see. Karen is doing good. She's listening while cleaning. That's always a good, I mean, I like listening to things while I'm cleaning. It just kind of takes my mind off of it. So I'm good for you. I mean, I wish you were diamond painting, but if you got to clean, you got to clean. Everybody saying hi to each other. Let's see. Mia said I was on my best behavior. The horrible twin sisters behaved, so I didn't have to blow up. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And your friend is okay. I'm hoping, as okay as she can possibly be. It was nice of you to be there for her, for sure. Let's see, Samantha, last to know you got 900. I posted it in the group, in the Facebook group, my dear. I did. Let's see, Diane, people only get notifications from a channel if they have 1,000 subs, as far as I know. Oh, well, no, because I get notifications from Mia. For sure. I don't think I'll always get them for Artie, but I definitely get them from Mia. So I don't know. Let's see. Artemis has a cold, but she says she'll survive. I think you and Samantha have the same problems, Artie. Let's see. Dooley says YouTube is something else. You ain't kidding. And saying hi to Artemis. Let's see. Yeah, Samantha's talking about how she's had a cold for 12 days now. Ugh. I think coughs are the hardest thing to get rid of, or they always were for me. Let's see, Mia says, I wish everybody can come to the retreat. Me too. Me too. Artemis, I am so happy y'all found each other. I love it when people find friends they can see face to face. Right? exactly right. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind finding some more out here. And then whenever you're coming next December, I mean, not this Christmas, but the following Christmas, right, Artie? Then we'll have to meet, reserve a room at the library. That would be fun, huh? Dooley has a cold too. Artemis says hi to Anne. Let's see, Samantha whispers to Mia, sorry, I can't come. Leanne has grounded me. Oh, I don't think so, Missy. I don't think so. You better be there. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Sam, God, good besides from lower shoulder is trying to unaliving me. Oh no, Mia. I'm so sorry. I know about shoulder pains. Let's see. Sam, I'm getting rid of this, about to vitamin C it into submission. Vitamin C works. I mean, it does. I do take a lot. Let's see. Artemis says, no, it's if they ring the bell. Maybe I didn't ring the bell. I'll have to look and see. Trying to think, Artemis. I know I have the bell rung on you, but I think most of the time, of course, I don't know. I need to go look. Maybe you went live and I just didn't know it. But I haven't seen you go live in a while. Since the last time no, I think I watched that on a replay. It was a craft thing. Anyway, let's see. Mia says, Sam, no, she hasn't, and you're coming. This is right. Mia knows. Mia knows. Let's see. Dooley, I just got a note faction for her. Oh, notification. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I need to check, make sure I have the notifications turned on for you, Dooley, before we start blaming, YouTube. It could be operator error. Barb says, hi, Mia. Hope we can come to your retreat. I hope so too, Barb. Is everybody here that's even thinking about going to the retreat? Are y'all part of the Facebook group? It took me forever to find it. Because if you are and you're not a part of the group, then Mia can put the link to the Facebook group, Diamond Painters. It's not to be confused with a different one, so I can only tell you that. So I'll let Mia put it in. Oh man. Okay, let's see. I think I'm catching up. Let's see. Mutt Nut says YouTube notifications have been messed up since I started YouTube in 2015. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I think you're right about that. I think it's just real iffy on what you get because I mean, I have some channels that I watch at night that help me go to sleep. And I mean, it's like they always put out videos on us, a certain day of the week. And I look forward to them, and then all of a sudden it was like, it wasn't on my recommended videos. And I'm like, what, did they not put up a video? And I go, look, oh yeah, they did. It's just YouTube said, you watch these too much. You don't need to. Gosh. Let's see. Mia says, hit the like button, please. Yes, please do. Please do. Please hit the like button. It does help the channel. And, makes me think, oh, look, you like me. You really like me. Thanks, Mia. Mia has posted the group above. So even if you're like, that might sound like fun, click on it, Sam, Diamond Retreat around the world. No, I think it's Diamond Painters, not to be confused with Diamond Painting around the world. That's what I kept confusing it with. So yeah, I left the other one because it was like, no, this isn't the right one. And Barbara's saying that she is good and asking Artemis how she's doing. Lily, hey, Lily, driving and listening. All right, no talking because no driving and texting, right? I hope you're on your way home from work or, I hope you're wherever you're headed. I hope it's a good thing. Yes, diamond painters around the world. Dooley says, I'm 15 away from 500. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. It really is. It really is. If I ever get a chance to get to 1,000, then, that's when I'll do another giveaway, and it'll be $100 gift certificate again. So, yeah. Let's see. Artemis. Well, it has its own algorithm. It's a stupid algorithm, but it's been explained in a YouTube video. Oh, I need to look that up because I don't understand. I've heard of algorithms, but I'm not real sure what they actually mean. But I think pretty much every creator I've ever listened to has mentioned it in some way, about, you know, not being good with the algorithm. So I need to check that out because I probably won't understand it even after I watch it. I'll still be like, what? Especially if it has anything to do with math. Mia wants to know if little Miss Bestie has gone to bed, and she says, nope, she's next to me drinking tea. I hope it's, decaffeinated tea, I hope. Muttnut saying hey to Lily. Mia says, Rory, it's bedtime, Missy. She says, no, it's not. And let's see, Samantha just subscribed. Well, that's good. To Dooley, I'm guessing, because I know she subscribed to me and Mia. That I know. And to Artemis. I mean, yeah. Artemis that says we're in the bed. Okay. Okay. Herbal, no caffeine. Okay, good. Like sleepy time tea or something, maybe. Oh my goodness. Does she drink it without any sugar? Or does she put sugar? Yes, Mia says she better be sub to me. She is. I know she is. So, yeah. So, how many people do we have? 12. So, I want to show y'all some things. Just a couple of things that I bought and received. And I was going to do like an unboxing video. And I was like, unboxings really aren't my favorite thing to do. So, okay, Artemis says it's her blueberry tea, a little honey. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, this here I ordered. I don't know if I'm sure all of y'all have heard of Ditzy's Diamond Den. They have started their own 3D printing company. And so I ordered a tray. It came in this box here. And I will show you what all I got. So I haven't even opened the tray yet because I opened the box because I wanted to make it easier. And lawsy, I should have. I can't open this, okay? Because that's tied into a knot. But let's see if I can get, here, I can get this out. So it comes with some Jolly Rancher gummies. What is this, y'all? Crayola Silly Scents. So what is this? These are markers? What is that smell? It's something, but I don't know why. I gotta be careful, don't put it too close to my nose, especially with the brown one, right? Hey, it's Anthony with Single and Placing. Let me, hang on. I'm going to Smurf Anthony so that he can put his channel too here in a little bit. So yeah, these are cool. So I got this marker. I got a thank you with Love Ditzy on the back. Here is a cover reminder. This is Ditzy's logo. And this is my invoice. I'll put that over there. And then it's Ditzy's Diamond Den. And then you can follow her socials are, let's see, can y'all see that? She's on YouTube at Ditzy's Diamond Den and Instagram for Ditzy's Diamond Den. So y'all be sure to follow her if you don't already. She does a lot of good videos. She's a diamond painter. Her and her husband both, dear helper, are. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to Anthony. Yes. So that was what I was going to get to is, yes, it was sad for Yellow Dog Designs to go out of business because I did like their trays. But Ditzy is taking over, and I love Ditzy. So it's all good, right? But this here is an actual Ditzy Diamond Den tray. Ditzy's Diamond Den. It's VIXL. Maybe those are those Roman numerals. Let's see. Oh, yes, that's right. Chloe, she turns 12 tomorrow. Sam, did you say that? Let's see. I'm almost, I have 1 1/4 sections left of my first row on my Muka. Oh dear. I don't know how to open this. Hold on. Ah, I saw she did a thing where they ran over their trays and they didn't, they broke, but so don't go put them underneath your car and run over them. I feel like I'm going to break it. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. So here's the tray. It's a decent size. It's a little bit bigger. I think she makes smaller ones now, so it's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. So this is what I've been diamond painting with, but it's a little on the smaller side. So, but you can get an idea. So yeah, if she made a smaller one, as long as it wasn't too much smaller. But and then of course it's got this little doohickey, little stopper. And then it's got a place to lay your pen and put your trash right there. So I think that's really cool, y'all. So if you haven't checked out Ditzy's Diamond Den, I highly recommend you do it. Yeah, if maybe someone can put in Ditzy's YouTube channel, that would be great. Let's see. Anthony said he just finished his first. At first, I thought he said, I just finished my last row. And I was like, dang, Anthony, slow her down. Let's see. Let's see. Samantha's thanking everyone. Barb saying hi to Anthony. Artemis says, Anthony, did you have a good time? Newly says, I watched Diamonds by Tita. She showed it in a video. Yeah. Samantha, yes, 12. Oh, gosh, 12. What a fun age. 12 was very, thank you, Mia. Thank you. There's Ditzy's Diamond Den. Y'all want to give her a follow. And then, okay, so I had to, y'all. I had to order another tray from, it's got a scratch on it. But that's okay. That doesn't bother me any. Anyway, it's a baggie holder from Bella Art Day Nicole. I had to order me another one because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking it. So, yep, I wanted to get one more, and then I also got the lid for it. Don't necessarily need the lid, I don't suppose, but I like having it just in case if I wanted to, like take them on a retreat or something like that. So, and in order to make the $20 shipping not so bad, these come in her not mini dazzles, but her mini kits. And it's a frame, right? And inside the frame, there are magnets. So you put your mini in there and then they lock together like that. And then you've got a stand. You can stand it up and it helps hold it together. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. It came with one in the kit that I bought. And I told her, I said, y'all should sell these. And well, they added them. So yeah, I think those are really cool. I like the holographics. Now, I don't know if they'll fit. Oh, look. Like this. I don't know if they will fit any of the mini dazzles. Probably not, but I haven't tried yet because I was just waiting to show y'all. All right, that's my show and tell for the day. Let's see. Artem. Oh, hey, Michelle. How are you? Glitter Angels. I'm glad to see you here. So glad to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Barb says, almost finished the bottom row of my Muka as well. Good deal. We're coming along, except usually they're pretty big kits. So let's see. Artemis says, very nice, very nice. Glad it lived up to the hype. Was that coaster running? I sent you my good vibes. Hey, did you see where one of the Six Flags, somebody's seat harness thing wouldn't lock? You're on a roller coaster and the people in front and the people next to were trying to hold this kid in. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't remember where it was. It was a Six Flags, though. I remember that. I just read about it today and I thought about you, Anthony. Let's see. Mia says, on my fourth square on my Mooka since I started. Okay. Let's see. I am coming along on my Christmas Joy Femke Deborah. So I am coming along on that as well. And I'll tell you something else I've done. I got a TV tray. I don't know if everybody knows TV trays, but they fold. They stay on a stand and fold it up, and then you take them out like to eat dinner in front of the TV or whatever. Well, I took one and put it in one of the chairs in the living room so that I can go down there and do some of my smaller projects, and watch TV or listen to TV with Max, and, just be able to be a part of the family instead of being holed away up here all the time. And I have really enjoyed it. And it's going to be, that's where I'm going to do my small projects because obviously I don't have a big desk with all, kitted up and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm really, and he did order me a little bit bigger table. So because everything falls off. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Next thing you know, I'm going to have a desk everywhere. Hey, Heather, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Karen says, sorry, I had to answer a phone call from my mama. Always answer a phone call from your mama. Always. Always, always. How are you doing, Heather? I hope you're doing good. Michelle says she's doing good. She's saying, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Let's see. Artemis says, yes, I was born in 78. I remember those. Yeah. I mean, that was, yeah, I mean, every house had them when I was growing up. Heather says, I remember TV trays, born in 71. Anybody here closer to like in the 60s? Ann is. I know Ann is. Oh. Why people ring my damn doorbell to deliver a package is beyond me. I think they just do it just to irritate me. Anthony says, yes, I did see that. It was the secondary seat belt they put in that you can do a push button to release and not the actual restraint. Oh, okay. No real danger, but probably scary if you didn't know. Yeah, that would scare the bejesus out of me. And I can only imagine the people around them too. It'd be like, oh my God, that someone's going to fly out. Well, I'm glad there was no actual real danger there. That's good. Because I mean, I was like, oh, that would suck. That would suck. Let's see. Samantha says, my whole desk is in the living room because family complained I was never out here. Yeah, that was kind of what happened to me too. So, yeah. Karen was born in 61. Ooh, Diane, 62. All right, well, I'm 63. Let's see. Lily, 71. Okay. Still a baby. Barb says, I love TV trays. They do. They really are nice to have. They're expensive now. I mean, I know they weren't expensive when I was growing up because we wouldn't have had them. Let's see. Samantha says, oh, what was the delivery, lady? I'm so nosy. I'm guessing I'm listening, and I think I think it's the table that he ordered for me, the small table for me to diamond paint it down there. So, yeah. Let's see. Lily wants to know, says, Heather, when is your birthday? I'm December 23rd. Oh, a Christmas baby. Heather is January 23rd. Wow, that's really close. Let's see. Anne was born in 61. Samantha was born in 81, the same year I graduated high school. I could be your mom. I could be. Let's see. Mia was born in 79. That was a fun year in high school. Let's see. Artemis, I would have just put my big turkey leg across his lap and he wouldn't felt I don't know. You're gonna awkward. Okay. Or scared. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think everybody was trying to hold the kid down. So Heather, I have a medical tray. Well, where'd you get that? Can you buy those? That's cool. Karen says, my husband was born in 62. He's a Christmas baby. Oh my goodness. I'm born in August 2nd. Oh, I need to scroll. Oh my God, y'all, I am so far behind. I need to quit talking so much. Let's see. Barb was born in 62. Samantha says, oh, we'll need to send pictures later. Okay. Karen graduated in 79. Okay. Michelle was born in 82. Let's see. Samantha says her mom was born in 56. Mutt Nuts says, I am January 25th, 1978, will be 48. Just a baby there, Mutter. And I am feeling old. Yeah, I think yeah, I hear you. Diane graduated high school in 79. I started high school in 79. Back then, high school started with 10th grade. So ninth grade was still at junior high. 6th grade was still at elementary. Let's see. Heather says, Amazon, I live mostly in a medical bed. Well, I didn't know that, Heather. I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that. So you literally need that to diamond paint, right? I was not aware that you live in a medical bed. I hope that you're okay. Okay. Let's see. Artemis, secure. You know my keyboard is suspect. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Samantha says, my mom's actual birthday was August 3rd, 1956. Wow. Just the day after mine. Oh my goodness. Dooley says her hubby was born August 2nd of 1964. I hardly ever meet anyone with my birthday. Like never. Like ever. Oh, Heather, you became paralyzed in 22. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am sorry to hear that. I really am. So, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. Let's see. Mutters is a 1996 high school grad. Yeah, you're close to my daughter. My daughter is, when did she graduate? She was born in 83. So I don't know. She was in the early 2000s, I think. Let's see. Artemis said, oh, Heather, Femke says she'll try to get coloring sheets for next year. That would be great. That would be great. Mia says, Heather, sorry to hear that. Yeah, yeah. I wish there was something we could do as a diamond painting community to help make it even easier for you to diamond paint or, or color or whatever it is that you would like to do. I wish there was something that we could do. If you have any ideas on things that would make your life easier, we would love to know. And I mean that. I mean that from my heart. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, just let me know. Let us know. Let us all know. We are all one big family, yeah, we are just one big family and we should look after each other. We really should. Heather says diamond painting has helped. Well, I'm glad. I am so glad to hear that. I am very happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that you can diamond paint. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I really am sorry to hear that, but I would love to, if there's something we can do to help you, we would love to. Let's see. Artemis says, no problemo. I just asked with too late notice for this year's event. Yeah. Because Femke does coloring pages too, doesn't she? Or no? Does she not do coloring books? Let's see. Mia says, speaking of family, where did my baby brother Anthony go? I wonder if he's out walking Apollo or maybe he's at work. I don't know. Artemis says, no, she doesn't do coloring pages yet. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Heather says, I would have got a painting, but I had no money for this month. Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's too late to order one now. I don't have an extra, or I'd send you one. I'd send you an extra. This is my only Femcadabra. Where do you live in the US? You don't have to tell me where you live, but I mean, do you live in the US, Heather? Mia says he is working. Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm surprised anybody shows up really because it's such a bad time picking up kids from school or, people working or whatever. So, Samantha, extra what? Oh, Heather, I knew this. I knew this, but you don't live in the Houston area, right? I feel like I know this. I feel like I should know the answer to this. Um, let's see. Okay, first, if you haven't hit the like button, please consider doing so. Let's see. Samantha. Oh, that's right. Heather's up by Amarillo. That might as well be another state from the Houston area. So, yeah. Let's see. Samantha, I was talking to my kid and missed a lot. Those kids, those crazy kids. Let's see. Here is later in the evening. That's true, Mia. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but for people in the States, it's going to be, yeah. Oh, no. I see something happening that happened to Sam last time. My lips aren't matching. Even on my screen, my lips aren't matching. I hate when that happens. Oh, okay. That last part wasn't to Leanne. Okay. Yeah. Heather, same for a lot of people. They didn't know to plan. I think Muni can get them out quickly. Muni Maid is in Texas. Yeah, she is. She's in Texas and she ships out pretty quick. And she's up around Dallas. So that would get to you probably the next day. But yeah, it's hard right now to justify spending as much as these kits cost. It really is. Let's see. Samantha, I got my FEMCA in less than 4 business days, and I'm in Michigan. Yeah, and she's like I said, she's up by Dallas. She's up there by Shea. Let's see. Ann says my daughter was born in Amarillo. Oh, cool. Heather says that she is a transplant. Where are you originally from? Where are you originally from? Hey, Matt. How are you doing today? I'm so glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying hey to Matt. Hey, Sarah Ann. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's homeschool? How are the kids? Are they feeling any better? I hope they're feeling well. Let's see. Hi, you're late, by the way. Matt says, not you too, Mia. No, never late. I just get so excited when people show up, you know. Let's see. Samantha says she ships out same day as ordered if ordered in morning. Oh, okay. Everybody saying hi to Sarah. Let's see. Mutt Nuts is saying hi to Matt and Sarah. Sarah's saying hi. Mia says, Matt, just taking over for Christopher yeah. Diane saying hi to everyone. So Matt, how are you doing today? How's everybody? I know I've asked some, but there's been some people come in and I haven't had a chance to hear how y'all are doing. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. How's the weather in Amarillo? Is it nice or is it colder? It's usually colder in Amarillo. Last place, Idaho. Oh wow. You must be a military baby. Idaho. Mm, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful country. Absolutely beautiful country. I've been, I haven't really done much in Idaho, just other than be able to go say, "Hey, I've been to Idaho," but I gotta get there. All of the country is just gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It didn't take so long to get there. We could go and do a state tour. We might do that one day. I don't know. I'm ready to go on a trip. I am ready to go on a trip. We did not go on one this year because we were just too happy to move into this house. But we need to go somewhere. And what thought maybe we go this fall, but I think now it's too late. It's too late to go because I like to go to the mountains, and it's not a good time to go, especially we got Thanksgiving, and yeah, it's not a good time. So, but maybe in the spring. Let's see. Sarah Ann says, I'm okay. The kids are feeling better, but my daughter still has a cough and her voice is wonky. Gosh, it sounds like they have the same thing, or she has the same thing as Sam. Sam's got the same issue. It's hard to get rid of a cough, I'm telling you. See, Heather, mom loved to move when her oven was dirty. I get that. I feel that. I feel that, Heather. Absolutely. I kind of that way with cars too. Yeah, it's time to change the oil. Let's just get a new one. So yeah, I think that's funny, but that's nothing wrong with that either. Let's see. Matt says it doesn't count if he's not even here. Well, this is true, I guess. No, Max will not be going to Denmark. He does not fly. So unless there's a way to do it via road trip, then no. Nope, he does not fly. He does not. Sam says, I am over this cold. I know you are. Artemis says, I'm pretty sure Christopher is lurking. Is he? Is he lurking back in there? Let's see. Sarah Ann, my grandma was like that with cars. She traded in like every 2 to 3 years. Yeah, I'm bad. And every time I say, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. And every time I do this again. So, Barb Paisley will bring her hubby. Well, that's cool. Matt says, my brother just got one of those expensive wool changes. Oh, okay. So I'm not alone in this. See, this is good. I was kind of embarrassed to say it, but now I feel redeemed. Because I literally have taken my car in before to get the oil changed and went and looked at new cars. And that's your first mistake, Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Matt. Went to the dealership to get an oil change, ended up bringing a new car home. Well, you're waiting. So you go over to the showroom and it's like, oh, look at this one. This one's all shiny. And the next thing you know, it's like, you can keep that old dirty old car. I'm taking this one. So yeah. Mia, you did get your new car recently. I like it. I do. Let's see. Artemis says, I may bring mine. Not sure he and little Bestie will let me out of the country for a week. Well, yeah. Yeah. No, he's like, no, one of us is going. Okay. I want everybody here who has a channel. If you have a channel and I haven't smurfed you, please let me know so I can smurf you. Otherwise, if you have a channel, please link it down below. And I encourage everyone watching to please subscribe to other channels. Yeah, let's all support each other. Y'all have been so supportive to me. And me, like I said, Mia was my first subscriber. So yeah. So please, if you have a channel, please enter it into the comments down below. That goes for everybody here that has a channel. Let's see. Diane says, Mia, will your hubby be hanging around? I'm looking for company for my hubby. Well, David has to show up, right? He has to. It's just the rules. Now that he's in on the lives and stuff with Mia, we have to see him. That's right. Mia was my first sub and my first member back when I had members. She surely was. She surely was. And it all started with Mia. So I guess if people say they don't like me or whatever, I say, well, blame Mia because she's the one that got this party started. Sarah Ann says, I have a channel but don't know my link. Let's see. No, I can't do it over there. Oh, Artemis did it. I am terrible at that. Thank you, Artemis. Artemis, did you put your channel in? Don't make me have to go scroll through to see who's paying attention. So yeah, everybody put your channel in. And like I said, if you're not, if you have a channel and you're not a mod here in mine, let me know and I will mod you. Sarah Ann, thank you. Artemis, never know my link for anything. I don't either. I have to go to it and then copy it and then send it. You think I would know? You think I would know? Also, if any of you aren't part of the Facebook group, the Diamonds and Doxies Facebook group, I would like for you to join. Maybe Samantha will put the link for that in. And all I ask is that, or all me and Samantha ask, is that you answer the questions, please. They're nothing, nobody wants to know, like, your blood type or anything like that. It's just basic, please be kind and respectful type of stuff. Just answer the questions and you'll get accepted. So please do that. Okay, there's Mia. I was like, where is Mia? Making sure I see her. She's putting other people's channels in. There's Artemis. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Diane's got hers in. Good deal. Good deal. And Sam must be busy. She must be talking to Chloe about something. But I don't know. I guess I could go. Hang on. Let's see. Barb says, thanks, Diane. So 1,200 if I'm bringing hubby, or more than that. I missed a comment. Oh, wait. Barb, it's about 600 USD for the whole retreat. But is that just the hotel room? Because I'm guessing if you have, like if your husband is in the room with you, would it be that much? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Sam was actually washing my protein shake bottle. Oh, okay. Was that Chloe that typed that? Let's see. Heather just subscribed. Thanks, Heather. Thank you so much. It's very helpful to everybody. I appreciate that. Let's see, Barb, in the group, you have the price, and I'm sure the upgrade price is paid by just one, but I don't know. Okay. Samantha put the Facebook group in, so please join if you haven't already. I think we're getting close to 200 people, so that'd be fun. Let's see. Mia said there will be an upgrade for a double bedroom. Yeah, but I wouldn't imagine it would be like double the amount, but it may be. I don't know. I don't know. So let's see. Artemis has also put the group in. Thank you so much. Let's see. Mia says most of the price is for the food. Oh, okay. Let's see. Samantha, no, it was Sam. Okay, Sam. Oh my gosh, Sarah. Sarah Ann says, I just looked at my numbers. I am 6 away from 400 subscribers. That is awesome. Sarah Ann that makes things with, she makes, let's see. I don't have my project bag over here. I've got a couple that I bought from her and I don't have any of them sitting here. They're probably in my storage closet. Anyway, she makes things, just awesome stuff. And she sews, I guess is what I should say. And she does a lot of lives where you just watch her as she's making things on her machine. So it's really a very fun, relaxing live. Sometimes it's just cool to just sit and just watch and veg out. So yeah, y'all be sure to subscribe to Sarah. I hope you'll get there. You'll get there to 400 before you know it. Let's see. Sam says, so Mia, I will have to take my own food. You have to eat certain foods. Is that right? Or you're allergic to stuff, right? Mia saying yay for Sarah. Artemis, that was fake. I lose my words. What can I tell you? I mean, it's like, she has a needle, she has some thread, some materials. Oh my gosh. Mia saying, huh? To Sam? I have a feeling you'll be able to find something to eat, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. It's only taken Sarah Ann 14 years to get there. Well, yeah, you have been on YouTube for 14 years. Wow. I don't even know that I knew YouTube. Well, I guess I did know YouTube because but still that's a long time. Let's see. Diane says, Barb, the way I look at it, if we pay for two people, then the hubbies can also get all their meals included. We will upgrade to a double room. A single room is included in the price. I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Artemis wants to know why for Sam as well. Mia says Diane, yes. Okay, so that what Diane said is accurate. So yeah. I will have a single room. And if I had to venture a guess, I would say Anne would want a single room as well. Let's see. Samantha says no weight loss surgery, so I have to eat certain food. Okay. Okay. Artemis says, no, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I just wonder if some of the food that they have you'd be able to eat. Are you not? I had a friend she had gastric bypass, and her thing was she could eat most things. She couldn't eat rice, but she could eat most things, but just in very small portions. But she did not do well with ground beef, and she definitely not rice. So yeah, Anne says, yes, ma'am, single room. Yeah, that's one thing she and I absolutely have in common, which is why we were in the same condo together because we had separate bedrooms because we both wanted our own room. So, yeah. Mia says, Sam, I am sure they will be able to find something for you. I would think so. And Artemis says, okay, Sam, but try emailing first. Yeah, you could just ask them. Barb says, she just subscribed to you, Sarah. So 5, you're 5 away. Let's see. Mia says, Leanne, just FYI, the single room is a single bed. Okay. But if you get a double room, that's a double bed. Is that what you're telling me? Which is what we would call a full size bed over here. Here, a single bed would be considered a twin. So I'm guessing but I don't know. I think bed sizes change depending on where you go. She says, yeah, okay. I mean, I'll sleep in a single bed. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. But yeah. Artemis says 90 or 120, Mia. What does that mean? What does that mean, Artemis? I don't know what that means. Oh, I don't know what that means. So anyway, here let me ask you a question. We haven't even talked about diamond painting very much. How many of y'all have looked at the new releases from Diamond Art Club today? They had some Sparkle Pals and some mini dazzles and some coasters. I put some things in my cart for sure. Some Sparkle Pals are in there. And I think I have the Mini Dazzle is in there. So did anybody else? I haven't bought anything yet because I'm like, I don't want to order now and then quite possibly buy something on Saturday. In fact, I might buy something on Saturday, the new 40 Christmas kits, one of them, so I don't have to pay for shipping. So just curious as to what y'all are doing. I know Anne said she put a few in her cart. So how many of you are waiting for Saturday to see this big Christmas release? I know that everybody likes Christmas kits. I love Christmas kits. So yeah, that's probably my most favorite is Christmas. The problem is I end up with so many and there's no way I can do them all. Let's see. Samantha is sleeping in Mia's craft room. Uh-oh. You might end up with a few things missing there, Mia. That's all I'm saying. A single bed is 90 by 200 centimeters. Is that what that is? I feel like that's almost the size of my Alphonse Muga. See if I can lay on it. No, it's not. That's not that big. Let's see. Artemis says, asking the single bed size. We have a lot of sizes over here. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of sizes as far as king beds go, but not anything else. Um, yeah. Samantha says there was a Christmas kit I love but can't get. Oh man, they're still releasing them, so we'll see. Let's see. Artemis says buying my event souvenir accessories, so on a no buy for everything else. Yeah, I'm not on a no buy. I'm on a low buy, but uh, I think I'm going to again. If you're not a part of the group, please go click on the link and be a part of the group because I am going to be putting some kits on there for D stash, and the prices will be very very reasonable. So you might want to head over at some point. It may be this weekend, maybe next week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Mia says, yes, we do, but here a single bed is always 90 centimeters wide by 200 centimeters long. Okay, I'll look that up. I mean, I've slept in a, is that about the same size as a twin bed, Artemis? Let's see. Heather, I love the mini. Yes, me too, Heather. I do too. So do you think you'll be getting any? Let's see. Artemis says, oh, in Denmark. Interesting. The Disney ones. Oh, those were cute. Those were cute. Samantha has put the Facebook group in there again. So please join the group. So you know, in case there's something that you want. I'm trying. Now I've got these two shelves behind me, and I'm trying to get it down to uno shelf. That would be the ultimate goal. And what you can't see is in those two closets. Yes, those are two closets. I have those full of stuff too. So I need to organize this room, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Mia says it's the same with duvets, Artie. You have different sizes than us in Denmark. Huh. I know I watch some channels that are in Japan, and you know what they when they get a like new bed, like when we get sheets and stuff, the way it comes is totally different than over there. And their bed sizes, I'm like, I don't know what size bed that is. It doesn't look like anything for us. Let's see. Diane says in Belgium, we have a double bed frame, but it has two single mattresses. Who the hell thought that up? You know, now on king size beds, they are the equivalent of two twin size beds. And people will do that if they want them to adjust separately. But yeah, I don't think I would want to have two because I think I would end up in a crack. Yeah, Samantha says, please remember to answer the questions. Let's see. Let's see. Artemis says, I need those trays. Yeah, I'm going to check out you and Anthony's D stash. Well, good. Yeah. Yeah. When is Anthony's? I want to watch it. And I swear to God, Anthony, you better not have anything I want because all I need is to get something and then turn, you know, I don't need to do that. But yeah. But yeah, I really do need to downsize some. Let's see. Artemis says, Mia, I think it's the same measurements, just not the same categories. Oh, okay. Barb, sorry to keep asking questions. No, don't be sorry. Will we be invoiced for hotel or will we make reservations? I've never traveled outside US, so anxious. When would you all be buying airfare? I looked at airfare today, as a matter of fact, just not for price per se, just to see if I could find any more direct flights. And it's going to take a minute to get there. So, you know, because that's something we have to factor in flying over there is, you know, do you want to be traveling for 20 hours? I do not. So trying to find something cheaper. But I would probably wait until, at least a couple more months. Um, yeah, I'm just a couple more months for sure. Maybe February or so, I might consider purchasing airfare. Um, I don't know about what you do for hotel reservations, because, I think I don't know what they would do if you booked it like now and then the exchange rate shifted. I don't know. So let's see. Scotland measures rooms by the size bed you can fit in. Gosh, here goes this again. There. Well, that's interesting how they do that. It is interesting. Oh gosh. Let's see. Yes, the Barb, it will be through me. Okay. Samantha says, "Oh, I am interested in what's in the closets." Yeah. I wonder if they're small. I bet by the US standards, they're small. Let's see. Anthony is this Friday and Sunday. Okay. Let's see. Artemis says, "Barb, no problem. Not knowing is a huge deal for us anxious folks." Absolutely. Um, but yeah, I mean, you can, excuse me, start looking at airfare and I get an idea as to what you're looking at. But it will change. Yeah, I see, Artemis, that's what I'm doing too. Because I have I have almost 1,000,000 points with United. So, um, yeah, so that's probably what I will do, but we'll have to, I mean, I did look and it was like, um, one of it was like 240, it's like 247,000 miles and $80, which was in first class. So, and I would need lots of rum and cake and Coke. They said cake for 20 hours. Well, you're not in the air for 20 hours. That's the thing. I think as far as the flight itself goes, you probably would be about 12. But you gotta switch. You gotta land. And I didn't see any that went to New York first, which is fine because it's okay if we had to, unless we were having to catch in the connecting flight in Europe, then that makes things a little iffy because you have to go through border patrol in Europe. And so that might slow you down getting your connecting flight. So we'll have to see. I did not see anything, and I just threw in some dates. So I'm not even sure of the exact dates, but I didn't see anything that was like, to New York and from New York there. But yeah, so we'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. I have traveled to Singapore and that was, 24 hours, and that was like with 1 hour layover in Russia, woohoo, which all I did was, smoke a couple of cigarettes, and then it was back on the airplane because again, we had to go through customs. So, let's see, Diane, will everyone be arriving on Wednesday or Thursday for the retreat? The retreat starts on Thursday, right? I will Here's the thing is I know Ann and I were already signed up. We've already paid our deposit. We're going to the Lone Star retreat here in Texas. Um, and it's at the end of September. So we may actually go a little early because I mean, I would like to at least do a week so we can, go sightsee. I haven't run that past Ann, but Ann's here. So um, you know, go visit other places, not just there. I mean, oh my God. But I would absolutely have to get there a few days early. Now it'd be okay coming straight home because you're home. You can take all the time you need to rest, but we'll definitely get there early, I think. Let's see. And Heather, is there any way that you could go to the retreat in New Braunfels? I mean, I'm sure you could be accommodated, I think, you know? Let's see. Barb says, can't wait for your 2-day D-stash, Anthony. All right, let's see. Let me come up here. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Samantha says, I can't get tickets yet. Visa needs to hurry up. Yeah. That's another thing we'll have to do because you have to have a visa. We'll have to have a visa to get into Denmark, I think. Let's see. Artemis says, I don't know, Diane, I'm taking the train over. Well, I wish I could just take a train over. Let's see. Mia says, for the retreat days, I will order the rooms and you will transfer or wire the money to me. Okay. And Mia, regarding the D-stash, yes. Anne says, wow, what are we wowing, Anne? What are we wowing here? I don't know if that's a good wow or a wow. I don't know. Let's see. Artemis says there should be some Bush to New Jersey to Denmark. Well, that's what I was thinking too, but I didn't see any right off. So maybe I just need to look at some different dates because that's what I was, that's what I would prefer to do, because then we don't have to go through customs in New York. We only have to go through customs in Copenhagen. And then we're there. It's not like we have another flight. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm going to keep searching because that's what I thought you could do, but I don't know. I mean, one of them went through Paris, and I was like, I don't really want to go to that airport. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. See, Diane says, if you have to change planes here in Europe, make sure you have at least 6 hours in between flights. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's what I'm trying to avoid because, yeah, you never know what it's going to be like. Let's see. Artemis says, that's the route we took last time we came to visit. Oh, okay. Okay, well, so then there are. Okay. I'm going to do some more research. We got time. I'm going to do some more research. Let's see. We have to stay for Mia's birthday. That's right, Diane. We do. We do have to stay for Mia's birthday. Thank you for that. Oh, Artemis says, I meant Anne about the Xanax part. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now listen, she's going to be traveling with me, so I don't have to carry her, everywhere. That would be funny. Let's see. No, you just need a passport, lady, is what Samantha says. To go to Denmark, no, I think they started, you have to have a visa. I think I read that. You have to have a visa, which is fine. I mean, it's just a visitor. I'm not moving there or anything. It's just a visitor. So Mia says, yes, you have to stay for my birthday. Heather says, yes, depends on the dates. Oh my gosh. Heather, we're friends on Facebook, aren't we? I think we are. You can get on the wait list. That's how I got to be a part of the Lone Star Retreat. I was on the wait list for 3 years, but I finally got there. So that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. And I would, all of us would help you in anything that you needed. So I'm pretty sure we're friends on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. See, Anne, your time on the plane to Singapore, girl, but I will tell you this, it did not suck because it was first class on Singapore Airlines, and your pajamas were Givenchy, that they give you to change into. Your toiletry bag was Ferragamo. The beds laid flat, and they were bigger than a twin bed. So you could sleep. You had 32-inch screen to watch TV on with Bose headphones, and they just kept the crystal flowing. So yeah, it was while it was a long flight, I could have done it. I could have just stayed on it and come back home. It's like all these movies that were still in theaters, and the food. The food was amazing. I mean, yeah, it was la-di-da. And they're a part of the Star Alliance. So, I got to build up my points there too. Let's see. Diane says, Leanne, change planes in Brussels or Belgium. It's a big airport, but easy to get around. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are friends, Heather. I need to add you to the Lone Star Retreat group. And then from there, you can find the Google form to fill out. And it'll put you on the wait list. But, that's like I said, you never know. I mean, because we had people, Anne can tell you, there were people that canceled like last minute at the Lone Star Retreat. So, it happens. Let's see. Yes, Artemis, they are luxe. They are. I have not been on United Emirates though. So let's see. Anne, what are the dates for the retreat? Lone Star is September 24th through 27th. Yeah, it's because it's at the beginning of September. Yeah, it's the 10th through the 13th. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to. Let's try to get there because I know you're going to want to go see stuff. I do too. I mean, it's a neat place. And if you've never been, then obviously you want to go. Let's see. And we can always, after the retreat or before the retreat or whatever, we can stay in a different, area and then take the train or whatever. Because Mia was telling us that you can take a train. Well, of course you can. It's Europe. You can take a train everywhere. So we could do that. We might get lost, but hey. Oh gosh. Let's see. Heather says, cool, thanks. Of course. Anne says, I have never been out of the United States other than a Caribbean cruise. Girlfriend? All right then. Because I don't have anyone to fly with. Max will not fly. And he's always telling me, you need to find someone to fly with. And I'm pretty confident you and I could travel together very well because we hung out for several days. And as far as I know, didn't get on each other's nerves. So I think we would travel very well together. So yeah. Where all would you want to go? Mia says, how will you get lost in a train? It goes from A to B. Well, that's if you buy the tickets to go to B. I hope, well, I think everybody there speaks English just fine. So it's just a matter of getting on the right train, because I have a feeling Copenhagen has more than one train, I think. Let's see. Artemis, the next time we come to the U.S., hubby and little bestie are going to be sick of me going to different states visiting people. Yeah, but it'll be fun. There you go, Heather. You don't get lost. It's an adventure. There you go. I am much more comfortable taking those adventures with two people. Let's see. Samantha says, I am too broke to fly first class with you, Miss Leanne. Well, I have points. So, I mean, it is expensive, but I gotta be real honest with you. Even if I didn't have points, I would fly at the front. I don't mind it if I'm going to fly for 3 hours or something. No big deal. But anything more than that, and yeah. No, it's just the way I am. But, I would if I had to, but I don't want to. So, yeah. Anne says, it will definitely be an adventure. Heather says it's easy. You would know. You moved a lot. Let's see. Samantha says, oh, God, someone better be at the train waiting for me so I don't get lost. See? Well, you'll be going you're flying to Copenhagen too, because there's not a train that takes you from Scotland. Duh. But yeah, that's what Artemis says. Point, Sam. Yeah, I mean, start now. Get you a card that pays for air travel. And, what I do is I don't carry any balance on it. I just pay it off, but and use that instead of whatever other card that you have. And, you'll get something, whether it's an upgrade from economy, or you might even get a free economy. And then you're like, well, I can pay the extra myself. So Heather says, pay for the upgrade on long flights. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Artemis says, we fly business when we go to the US and we mostly pay with points. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the only way, really. And I've been accumulating these points for a very long time because originally I wanted to go to, um, so I wanted to go, Fuji Islands, Fiji Islands, Fiji Islands. Anyway, I wanted to go there to Bora Bora. And so, but I wanted to stay a couple of weeks. So I wanted airfare to get there and back because it's far. But I just never went. So Mia says, I told you if a bunch of you arrive at the same time, I will take a train over and we can go back to, I can't say the name of your town. Fredericia is how I would say it, but that's not how you say it. Together. Yeah, we need to figure it out. Artemis, yep, we use our card for everything and pay it off monthly. We have free international flight banked right now. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I do have, I am a sucker for rewards points. So if a store has rewards points, I'm signed up. If, I do have a Southwest Airlines for traveling locally, but I don't like flying Southwest Airlines because, I do because it's convenient, but yeah, I'd rather not. But I have one for those. I have one for Holiday Inns, which is also international. It's Intercontinental Hotel Group, IHG. So yeah, I have Hilton points. I use those cards when I book hotels. And then, at some point it's like, oh, look, we get a free night. It's better than a stick in the eye, so, anyway. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's been longer than an hour. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Let's see. What card do you use for flight points? Mine is United because before it was Continental, then they sold it to United. So I just transferred everything over, but it's the United Presidential card is the one I use. But Delta has one, American has one, they all have one. So, and if, with United, it's Star Alliance. So I can use any airline that, like Lufthansa is part of the Star Alliance. So any of those would count towards my points, or I could use my points towards. Artemis says, same Leanne, I'm a cheap ass, but like luxury. Oh, girlfriend, that's you and me both. That is you and me both. And once you go that way, you're like, well, if I have to, fly at the back, then I'm going to just stay home until I get enough points to fly at the front. So, yeah. Let's see. Sarah, I don't own a credit card. That's amazing. You are in the minority, my friend. Absolutely amazing. It's hard to find some places don't take cash, which blows my mind. And that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother talk for a whole nother time. Wow, that's really good though. Diane doesn't either. Okay, well, y'all must be the only two that I've ever met. Let's see, Sarah Ann, I haven't been on a vacation since before I got married, so I just live vicariously through all of you. Oh, girlfriend, you need to go on a vacation. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It can be just down there. You live in Colorado. There are so many places that you could go and spend a week and just go exploring. There's absolutely, you don't have to be far, far away. Artemis says mine is Star Alliance as well. So yeah, see, that's, so is Singapore. All right, Muttnut says, later all off to eat and work some on my stuff for my live tomorrow at 2 p.m. I hope to see you tomorrow at 2, Mutters. My daughter's coming over, but I don't know what time, so hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Mia says, don't know if we have that. Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Everybody's saying bye to Muttnut. Let's see. Artemis says, Sarah, get a card because you can use points on free rentals and stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually have a credit card that is for Intercontinental Hotel Group, which includes Holiday Inns, because that's where we stay a lot. But even when I go to Cozumel, the hotel I stay in over there is an IHG. So, yeah. Samantha, you don't have credit card either? Holy moly. Let's see, Artemis, I need to do a video on being cheap, being a cheap ass and getting good stuff. Yeah. Let's see, Matt. Some places going other way and don't want your card, cash only, pay extra to use a card. We have that with gas stations, and that pisses me off because, they're like, well, it's covering the fee. Well, your fee is 3%, and you're charging 30 cents a gallon more. That's not 3%. So it's like, that just irritates me. And they put that lower price because you're like, oh, look, it's only such and such here. No, not unless you're paying cash. So, yeah. But I know a lot of people prefer cash because, there's no record of it. So, yeah. Let's see. Diane says, Muttnut's live. Is it EST? Yes. She lives in Maryland. So, yes. Samantha, I have never had a credit card. Holy cannoli. Mia says, how does one live without a credit card? Well, apparently they live pretty good. There's 3 of them here. So I don't know. I mean, that was one of the first things I made my kids do is, when they open up a bank account, when they hit 18, was get a credit card that was tied to their bank account. So they couldn't go over, and I think they had like $1,000 limit just so they could learn how to pay it off. So Samantha says, Mia, I just spend what cash I have and nothing more. Well, that makes sense. Matt says, in Pennsylvania, not bad, but we know that in New York, your card is frowned upon almost everywhere. Oh, wow. Hey, Jackie snuck in. Hey, Jackie, how are you? How are you doing? How are you? Wow. I'm surprised at that, Matt, because New York, everything is so expensive. I would imagine everybody would have to use a card. Oh, here you only see it in gas stations. Heather says, I grew up in Maryland. Well, that's where Muttnuts lives. That's where she's from, and that's where she lives. Artemis says, they probably have bank cards. Yeah, we just have the one card to get points. Yeah. I mean, I do have I don't know, 4 maybe credit cards, but I only use 2. Just so I can get the points, Everybody's saying hi to Jackie. Let's see, Diane says, yes, I do have a bank card, and when the money is gone, it's gone. Yeah, that's true. Heather, from 75 to 83. Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time. Let's see, Sarah Ann, Mia, if I don't have money in the bank, I don't buy anything. I'm a big Dave Ramsey follower. My grandfather was the same way. He was anti-credit at all. But back then you didn't need credit. I mean, your credit score had nothing to do with, insurance and all of that. I mean, really didn't have insurance. But, his deal was if you can't afford it today, then what makes you think you'll be able to afford it in 30 days? So I do pay off my cards. So I do keep that in mind, like, oh no, you're not going to go buy this and then, be paying for it for the next 10 years. So, yeah. So Sam says, yep, she uses a debit card. Jackie's doing well. She hopes everyone else is well too. Yes, Jackie, we are doing good. And I'm glad that you are too. Let's see. Mia says, Sarah, I'm the same. Maybe we use the word credit card differently. Yeah, we call those debit cards. A bank card would be a debit card. It works. I mean, it works like a Visa or a MasterCard, but it is a debit card. So it comes straight out of your bank. You can use it as a credit card at your, I've never done that. So I don't know because it'll ask you want to use debit or credit. I'm always like, it still comes out. So I don't know. Yeah, debit card is what's connected to your bank account. See, Artemis. See, Diane, that's why I have a budget. I do not go over it, and then I use my bank money to pay it off. You pay it off, you get points with no interest. Exactly. Absolutely correctamundo. Hey, Diamond Art Queen. Okay, that's Theta, right? I think you changed your name again, but I recognize the thingy. I sent you a message. I don't know if you got it or not. A text about at the meeting at the library on the 20th. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Says Artemis says, Dave Ramsey is not for today's consumerism. You need a credit score for a lot of stuff. You do. And if you want to get nice stuff for free, you need points. Yeah. I mean, it's true. I mean, your car insurance, has to do with your life insurance. It's tied to your credit score, which is bogus, but you know, yeah. I, but yeah, you're right. Oh, Theta, I'm so sorry. They just had a death in the family. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, we send you our condolences. Very sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're okay. Yes, hugs from us all. And I hope you'll get to join us on the 20th. So, yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that. Y'all, it's been an hour and almost a half. I don't know what to do. What are you doing, little dog? Both of them. I got Gus and Maggie right up underneath my chair staring up at me like, ready for their payday. I don't know. Everybody's is sending condolences to Theta. Oh God, she had breast cancer. She was my age, 64. Oh, that's terrible. I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. That's terrible. She says it was her husband's cousin. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Got to make sure we get those mammograms, ladies. I got mine in October, finally. So, yeah. Let's see. Matt says, there is still some fee associated with the debit card also. There is. Who knows? Pennies would have been a great investment lately. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Yeah, because I asked because like my hair salon and my nail salon, obviously cost of doing business, everybody uses a card. So people were using cards. And I was like, well, is it better if I use a credit card or a debit card? They said it doesn't matter. It's the same fee. It's the same fee. So basically all they did was just raise their prices for everyone because everybody wanted to pay with a credit card or debit card. So yeah. Yeah, she is gone too soon, Jackie. I agree. Oh my gosh, Sam, it's going to be 20 degrees outside tonight. Mm-mm. Let's see, Matt, stores here are giving 2 cents to cash and pennies now that they are going away. I wonder why. I wonder why. I'll look for nickels to be next. But yeah, I mean, when it costs more to produce than they're worth, I mean, I'm no mathematician, but Mia says, okay, Sam, that cold you get to keep. Yeah. We got Monday, I think. It's going to get down in the 40s. Yeah, it's going to get down in the 40s and the highs in the 60s. That's cold for me. So yeah, that's cold for me. So I would imagine it's going to be even colder for y'all then. But yeah, let's see. Leanne, you are funny. It was 30 and we were doing the haunted house and grilling hot dogs. Mm-mm. 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 Now, Artie, I'm a Texan. We don't do that here. So no, no, no. Although I was in Chicago visiting my friend one time, was in March. And I went there twice, was March and October, both times visiting my friend. And in March, it was freaking freezing. and her husband, he did gang ministry, and he was getting everybody ice cream. I'm like, seriously? There's like, it's snowing. I'm like, nope, nope. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Mia says, I know. I mean, Samantha says, I know it's called Mia Matt stockpile so they can give correct change for as long as possible. Oh, okay. Hmm. Diane says Canada got rid of the penny about 12 years ago because they cost more than a penny to make them. That's the same thing here in the US. It costs more to make them. I think it costs 2 cents for 1 cent. That's just, that don't make no sense. so, so yeah, that's what they're doing here too. I think it's fine. Just round everything to, the nearest, nickel. Should be just fine. And Lord knows I got a gazillion pennies. So yeah, we have the same problem. So I don't know why we're waiting so long to do it, but maybe it'll save some money. Yay, Anthony's back. He had a conference call. We were asking you something, Anthony, and now I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what we were asking. Let's see. Irma says, dang, being a Texan is what made me long for the cold. Born in the heat, but born for the cold. I don't like the heat either, by the way. I don't like triple digits. No, thank you. But I don't like single digits either. So yeah, I don't like the teens. I don't like the 20s. I mean, honestly, after you get past down below 40, no, thank you. So Artemis says, welcome back. Oh, about his D-stash. Yes, I'm gonna be D-stashing, but I want to go on. And yours, Anthony. And I think what I was telling you, but you didn't hear it, was you better not have anything that I want, because I am trying, not very successfully, trying to downsize my collection. Let's see. Sam, Anthony, is there somewhere where we show our progress? I have been posting everywhere. Yeah, I think on Mia's group. Yeah, I think so. Mia's group. I think that's what Mia said on her live. I think that's what she said. Am I right, Mia? We post on your group? Yeah, Artemis, I remember being little and feeling like fried salami during the summer, thinking, nah, this ain't it. I didn't remember it bothering me as a kid. No one ever said, come in, it's too hot. I remember my face being beat red. I mean, and hot to the touch, but still staying out there, because when I was growing up, we didn't grow up with central AC. We had a window unit, one window unit in the living room. So yeah, sometimes we would go sleep in the living room. We would make pallets in there. So let's see. Anthony says, Sam, nowhere in particular, but Mia's Facebook group and on Instagram. Oh, that's right. He did say Instagram. Yes. So yes. Follow Anthony on Instagram if you don't already. Let's see. Mia says, my mayhem group, which I'm sure you're a part of, and on Instagram using Muka Mania 2025. Yep. God, my nose is itching. What the heck? Okay. Samantha posted in Mia's. Heather says, try to live in Las Vegas. No. First time I ever went to Vegas, it was spring break. And so it was in March. And it was hot here. So, I took shorts and t-shirts, what it was just for a real quick weekend overnight getaway. It snowed. But that was the only time it ever was like that. Every other time I've been there, it was flipping hot. So hot. Samantha says, dang, Instagram, I don't know how to use it that much. Yeah, it's not that hard. I don't use it as much as I should. Anthony says, you can see all the D-stash kits on a Google Doc I created. Is that on Instagram, Anthony, as well? Mia says, Sam, you put it in the retreat group, not the mayhem group. That's right. I saw that. Yes, you did, Mia. I mean, Sam, you put it in the retreat group. Okay, hang on. We had Central and were told to stay in or out, so we stayed out. As an Auburn redhead, I always got sunburned and sat on the porch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't do there was no sunscreen either. Let's see. Samantha says, "Oh no, Mia, hold on, I will switch." Okay, Anthony's going to share the Google Doc. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Let's see. Jackie says, I will go back and watch the replay when we are done, but I'm wondering about the grid spacing on your Muka, Leanne. If you already discussed it, I will get the information on the replay. No, I haven't discussed it. I'm having zero problems with it right now. Now, I'm still on the bottom row. I have about a section and a quarter left, and it is rounds. So rounds are much more forgiving for sure. But so far, I am not having any issues whatsoever. I am liking it better than the quality, I think, is better than the other Muka that I did from Diamond Painting Shop. That was an older kit, I think. So far, I mean, I'll let you know as you know, and I will definitely let people know. That's for sure. I've got a little bit of gapping with this Muni Made, but not all the colors. So I think it's the drills. I think it's the drills, not the canvas. But especially on the lighter colors, I am gonna, which you kind of expect, but that's okay. I've got plenty of mica powder of different colors, and so yeah, I will be having to do that on this one, I'm sure. Let's see. Heather said, let's see. Okay. Heather said the news lied about the temperatures was in Vegas because of tourism. When you called 411, it told the truth. You know what else tells the truth? When every tourist is out there hailing a taxi to go to the very next casino, the one right next door. Oh, goodness. Samantha, fix it. That's good. Artemis was laughing at the lies. Yep. Okay, here's Anthony's single and placing doc. So you can see what all he has on D-Stash. So you can see if there's something that you would like for sure. So sure, Jackie, no problems. No problems whatsoever. But yeah, I will absolutely give my full and honest reviews of everything that I do. Always. And if I don't do a finishing review, because sometimes I just don't, especially on small stuff. If you're wondering, just ask me and I will be happy to tell you exactly. But usually I'm pretty vocal. Anyway, my nose is itching, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, apparently I don't know what's up with my nose, but apparently it must be time for me to hit skedaddle. Okay, Anthony says the tab it's under is D-Stash. There are 61 kits. Wow, that's a lot of kits, Anthony. And you better not have something on there that I want. I'm not even going to say need because, that's everybody knows we all need them. So, yeah. Matt says, my Muni Made feels the same. Overall good, but a few colors seem trashier and a bit more gappy. I know. I mean, it's like it's got to be the drills because when I first started out, I was like, man, this is awesome. And then I got over to some of this red, not all the red, some of the red. I'm like, oh, that's really gappy. So, yeah, it's just some of the colors. And I don't know. Let's see. Heather says, Artemis says, don't forget to check the message I sent you, Leanne. Okay, I will. Heather, what is the mica powder for actually? Well, okay, so you know what mica powder is, I'm sure. And it's like the pigment or whatever that you see in blushes and eyeshadows and whatnot. And I take the way Jade is the first person I heard do it. The way she did it, she took these bamboo toothbrushes. I don't know that it matters what you use, but dip it in there a color that's similar, like you wouldn't want to use white if you were doing it open black or anything like that. But I have a plethora of colors. So you just sit there and just kind of do like circular motions like this, getting it in to the little gaps. And that way it hides it a lot better on the gapping. It's not obvious when you stand away from it anyway, but if you're like me, I go up and look at it, and as long as I see it, I know it's there. So yeah, but it does work. It absolutely does work. And then I guess whenever I go to do it on this one, I'll do a video, a short video of it. Yeah, yeah, it makes the gaps less prominent. Oh, Samantha says, "Oh, he will have some that you want." I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Ugh. Of course, Heather, no problem whatsoever. All right, everyone. Now it's an hour and 40 minutes. So I know for Mia, that's nothing. That is nothing. But for me, that's something. So, and the dogs were looking at me like, we're getting kind of hungry. Matt says light colors especially can have some issues. Yeah, this definitely does. I mean, yeah, because like in her face and stuff. But that I kind of expect that, with the lighter colors. It's just more obvious. But on some of these reds, it's like, no, the drills are like different shape or different sizes. I don't know. I know it's going to look amazing when I get done. That I'm sure of. But yeah. All right, everyone. I am going to let y'all go, get back to whatever it was you were doing. Let's see. Mia, when are you doing an 8-hour, Leanne? I will only be on your 8 hours, Mia. I cannot sit there for that long. Oh my gosh. I don't ever foresee that happening. I just don't. I don't foresee that happening. But yeah, where's my kit from? It is from Unimate. And I love Unimate. Not dissing Unimate. I love Unimate. So, it's just one of those things. So, all right. All right, everyone. It was great seeing every last one of you. I'm so glad that you were here. If you didn't hit the thumbs up, maybe hit it on your way out. And if you're not subscribed, please do. Please subscribe. I'd love to see you here again. All righty, everyone. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Bye.